Equipped with a strong work ethic, dedication, passion, and astute knowledge, Virgil Lloyd Johnston has accumulated more than 40 years of professional experience, predominantly in the field of corrosion engineering. He quickly rose through the ranks to high administrative positions and has lent his expertise as a consultant since his retirement in 1986. Before embarking on his career endeavors, Mr. Johnston served in the United States Army from 1946 to 1947, at which point he was honorably discharged and began to set his sights on full-time work. However, the Iowa native did not want to become a farmer, having spent his entire upbringing on a farm and building up to that lifestyle. He wanted to shift gears, so he went to school in Chicago to become an air conditioning and refrigeration technician. But he quickly had to find a new plan as he was without money or food, and job options were limited where he was. He went to work as an electrical construction lineman for numerous contractors between 1948 and 1957. One day, in the midst of the job, he was approached by another lineman who informed him that another company, Panhandle Eastern Pipeline Company in Kansas City, Missouri, was in search of an employee like him. In 1957, Mr. Johnston began what would be a career spanning nearly 30 years at Panhandle as a corrosion inspector, a job he held for 6 years before advancing to the role of corrosion engineer. This promotion coincided with the completion of his education in electrical engineering at the International Correspondence Schools in Scranton, Pennsylvania in 1963. By 1972, he had ascended to an area superintendent at the company, serving in the role until 1975 when he became the supervising engineer. For the next 11 years, Mr. Johnston excelled as Panhandle's chief corrosion engineer, which he considered the highlight of his professional life before retiring in 1986, which is when he committed to teaching others as a consultant in the field. He was a utility consultant with the Arizona Corporation Commission and then within his own private business. In 1990, he was selected as chairman of the Arizona Corrosion Correlating Committee. Over the course of his career, Mr. Johnston has accrued several awards and accolades for his hard work in the field. He received a recognition for special service from the Southern Gas Association in 1980, a service award from the operating section of the American Gas Association in 1982, and an award of merit in 1985. In 1988, he was selected as Professional of the Year by the state of Arizona, among roughly 40,000 state employees. He was chosen based on the recommendation of his employer. In addition, he earned a plaque from the Secretary of Pipeline Safety. Throughout the 1980s, he taught classes on the technical aspects of his work to state and federal employees. Mr. Johnston has remained further connected to his field over the years as a member of the National Association of Corrosion Engineers. He has also been affiliated with the Masons and the Shriners. In his spare time, Mr. Johnston enjoys fishing, reading, computers, and investment monitoring. With his wife of more than 60 years, Laverne Mae Himmel, he is the proud parent of 2 daughters, Deborah and Karen. Looking toward the future, he hopes to be remembered by others as a guy who could get it done.